Yes, ladies and gentlemen, peace and love. This is your man, Big Hass. And I'm really happy today to say that I have with me someone who's genuine, someone who's real, and all that great voice and humble personality. It's incredible. We have with us Mougleta.
Yay! Thank
Man,
you.
Peace and love to you
nice
again. Thank you so much for doing this interview. Shout out to, of course, to BoomBox and your friend Mahmoud, and of course Rayan for making this happen. CTG Productions. We are here at this studio. So much gems came out of this studio, man. So Mougleta, you know, I just got to know about you maybe about like a month ago or so, and it's incredible. You're, mashallah, very talented. And of course, the first question is, how did you discover all that? Like, when did you discover, you know, you actually have that voice?
I started singing at a really young age. I always loved to sing. Ever since I was 3, I have like videos of me like singing like Twinkle, Twinkle, like from like anything really. And I always used to sing, but I hid that in high school. I stopped singing, and I would only sing in front of my friends. And then finally I sang in front of my parents, and I just opened up that I really love this. And ever since then, I kept singing and singing and singing. I think I was a little shy or insecure in the beginning, or maybe it was like telling someone that you sing it's always going to be a hobby for everyone. Like you can't.
Who were you listening to at that time? Like, who inspired you in terms of music?
Michael Jackson, Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera is a huge influence.
Big up.
Huge. Amy Winehouse, a lot of people.
How was the family? Were they supportive?
They were very supportive. When my mom first actually heard me, they always knew I could sing, but it was like I stopped singing kind of. There was a time in my life where I stopped, and I don't know why. I just stopped.
Okay.
And I guess I just felt maybe it was something like I was shy to say it because it wasn't realistic. When somebody asks you, well, what do you want to do? What do you want to work as? And telling them, I really like singing and I like to sing. So I was 15 or 16, but the moment I really worked on it, and I was 17, they always knew I could sing, but not really sing. And my mom's like, when she first heard me, I have a video on YouTube actually, it's called A Time For Us.
Okay.
And my mom was like, was that you or were you lip syncing? I'm like, no, that was me. And they knew I could sing, but I stopped in that period of time when I was 15 or 16. So when I sang again, it was something for them that, okay, she really wants to do this. And it's not just a hobby, she's good at it and she can really sing.
Well, I mean, let me say big up to them. I know, like, I come from Saudi Arabia. There's so many female, you know, singers that doesn't have that kind of. The second the parents find out, they mashallah, they have a voice, boom, shut down. And it's a blessing to them, really. More power to them. It's important. But what you just said was liberating, because your performance live, we have a way, like, you know, you performed at this Anghami sessions at the Dubai Jazz Fest. How was that? Like, how was that experience for you?
It was amazing.
Yeah?
You know, it was hard because the crowd, it was a different crowd, a different country, and an older crowd.
Yes.
So I'm usually used to singing in front of very young people, but they were older. So you always, no matter what, you need to, as a performer, as an entertainer, you need to grab their attention.
Which you did.
So no matter who they are, it's difficult. It's not something easy. So it's like, no, regardless of whatever, it's like a challenge. You need to, no matter what it is, you're gonna like me today. I know you guys are gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna try my best to make you enjoy it.
And believe me, like backstage, I mean, when I went through, you know, I spoke to a couple of the crowd, they all loved it. I mean, and let me just say this on the channel, really, there was one gentleman, and I think he was from Scotland, maybe, and he was saying, you know, like, he was wondering, why aren't you playing on that?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Really?
I swear, I'm not sugarcoating. That's exactly what he said, and he was sober. Like, he was like real. So he was like saying, she's so talented. And again, you know, that was his, because he wanted you to have more, like, way more, maybe a bigger audience. But let me just say, your live performance, like, you actually, you move when you perform. You don't just only, it's not. Isn't that difficult? Like, to balance, like, the breathing and.
For sure.
And
so difficult.
Wow.
I was a statue for a lot of my years I was singing, but. Yeah, I have like statue moments when I was like, but
last night was
when you like get used to it and you perform more, and then the more and more you perform, you get out of your comfort zone, and then you train and train and train, and you should never rely on like, okay, I'm gonna have background vocals or singers or playback or whatever. It's you and this instrumental or band, and that's how you need to train. So that's the best thing ever. I would never rely on anything, just you, yourself, that's it. And train. It takes a lot of training to...
Amazing. So you're Lebanese Canadian. You're currently now based in Lebanon, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, between
I'm
Lebanon?
based in, like here, Beirut and Toronto too.
Wow.
I'm always Toronto and...
Cool. That's amazing. I was doing some research. Is it true that you got your track "Lost My Side" played on Virgin Radio's playlist? And is it like it was like saying it's the first local to have? That's like kind of like big up to whoever who make it happen. BoomBox, I'm sure. But that. No, what I'm saying is that to have a local artist playing on a playlist, that's something I've been trying to push for like past 6 years. You know, I host Saudi's first FM hip hop radio show, and I always try to do that. But the radio business is always tricky. So how did that happen? Like, how did that come?
There was a competition called
okay.
Battle of the Bands, and I did that when I was 17. And then, like, years later, like 2 years later, I would say, the manager of Virgin Radio came up to me that night, and he's like, if you have a good song, you let me know, you send it to me. And then, like a year, 2 years later, we made the song, and like they're supportive.
That's amazing.
It's always important to like, it's all about doing things. You gain connections, people.
I agree.
It's good to like, I was like, what talent show, what performance? You always need to engage, perform anywhere, be it in like a bathroom, doesn't matter. Just everywhere, every single, but you could be singing in like a restaurant and humming, and someone could be behind you. No, you shouldn't. I don't like.
But a lot of local
really,
talent don't.
Street anywhere, like
they don't think that. They think that lowers them a little bit. What do you answer? Like, what do you?
Listen,
like, I can't perform
I had my
anywhere.
days of like performing like on the street, or like performing at a pub, and I was upset. I would tell my friends like, oh my god, I hate this. They're eating and they're drinking and they're not paying attention. Pay attention to me. But it's like, you're not gonna get to the 100th step and not go through the third and fourth step, and that's gonna be kind of bumpy. Or you're never gonna appreciate like an Anghami session that I did yesterday.
But
had
again,
I not been through all of the sorry, but like horrible, like shitty performances.
No, I mean, it says even in basketball, in life, everything, like you have to learn how to somehow fail in order to succeed. And I don't consider that failure anyway. It's just okay. So tell us more about your collaboration with the producer Rayan. Because like he's been really supportive of the scene here in general, and it's like, you know, it seems to me that mashallah he's very talented. So tell me about that collaboration.
I'm just so glad because Sky, my manager, sent Ryan the track, and he was like, I love this track. Who is this girl? I want to meet her. And I'm like, oh my god, really? He loves this? It's so exciting. Because I mean, I was always used to, in the very beginning, before I met, before I merged with BoomBox, whatever, producers would send me tracks, and like I probably never met any of them.
Okay.
Well, I've never met any of them.
You worked with a lot of producers.
A lot, but I probably met one or two. So it's so nice to have that chemistry and to meet the person, and like it's amazing to produce with them, to write with them. Like,
makes a difference.
It's crazy. Like, maybe you should write this. No, how about this? That's what music is. We come together and we collaborate. So that's like, he's so great. He's so supportive, so talented. And I'm just so glad that we met, and we like are doing this, and he produced Ya Mama, and like the upcoming music now, like, you know, you heard it, he heard it, it's coming out soon. We have some new things coming out.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You mentioned BoomBox. So BoomBox is BoomBox UAE has like a lot of artists, and you're one of them as well. Like, how supportive have they been? Because it's important for any artist to have representation, support, you know. I don't think an artist can make it alone without that kind of push somehow, in some way as well. So how supportive have they been?
So supportive. We're a team. Like, honestly, we're a team, and everybody in BoomBox and the whole team, and you know, from all the artists, and we're just like a family, and we sit and bond, and we feel like it's hard to have that. It really is hard to have that, because you don't want to feel like you're working with someone and it's a suit and tie, and you're just with them, and this is sign this and do this and do that. So it's so nice to like be a family, like just together, like Ryan, Sky, everybody all together, and we just sit and we just forget that, oh yeah, we all work together, but it's just like a family, and it's like a football game. You need a team to win, right?
True.
Like a team, a group of people. You never succeed. What can like a football player succeed alone? No, you need a team. So it's always about teamwork and everybody coming together.
Yeah, I've seen you guys, and that's big up to, of course, BoomBox for that, because it's really important to support local talent, and I think they're like it's incredible. Tell us about the new EP. How has it been? Like, how is what's the feedback?
It's been, everybody has, they were like, what? This really happened to you? But this really happened. Like, I think that I've really put everything down, and my mom and everyone, even my mom, my dad's like, who hurt you, Baba? Who is back to you? Who's that guy?
Man.
I'm like, it's because you're vulnerable. That's it. Everything, all your walls are falling, and then this is like a body of work. And I'm telling you, I'm bringing you into my world. Welcome to the jungle. So the moment you listen to the song from the beginning to the end, you will understand me as an artist.
Yeah, there you go.
And like the new song, I was just like, we're gonna release singles and new things.
Okay.
But this EP is like the foundation for sure, and it's been doing great, and people from so many places, like on Twitter, from Spain and Sweden, like they're talking to me like, we love this, we love the EP, and I'm so happy. Even if it's not so many people, I'm still like, who cares? I love this. Like, this is so exciting. And that's where you go wrong, when you're like, it's not about quantity, because that one becomes 5 and that 5, you respect that 1, 5 or 10
100%.
always.
It's what does it mean to you when you get that kind of feedback from especially fans? Like, it's personal. Oh yeah, you touched me with that track.
The world means the world, especially if they're not like friends. Okay, if if it's a friend of a friend, they're supposed to I love this. But if it's really a random person,
someone, a stranger,
you helped me, or like you said something that I couldn't say.
Yeah.
And this really, it means the world, and this is what I do. And at the end of the day, I do what I do for that, and for this, like, it's that connection between me and my song that I want them to feel and relate to.
Big up. Because I started a blog called Revolt back in 2008, and I do believe that music liberates. Now, it was more a bit of hip-hop and power of the word, but still, this comes through. If you're trying to make a difference in someone's life through lyrics, why not?
For sure.
Okay, so you're based in Beirut. Tell us about the local scene over there. Like, how is it like musically?
There are so many talented people. I think it's very underrated.
A lot of talent.
You know what? I feel like the problem is that we're so separated in this world, and people don't know. Like, if you really go back in time, we all came from the same place. So it's like, okay, yeah, we all went. Some people went to China, some people went to the States, some people went here. But it's like we're so separated, and we really are. And it's like, I feel like everyone's like, no, but you need to be here. But no, you have to be here. But no, you can't make it. You really can't make it if you come from Lebanon. But what's Lebanon? But what's Beirut? But what's this? But what's that? Who cares?
A lot of talking.
Who cares? We're all human beings, right?
Yeah,
we're human beings. And it's like, I'm not an animal. I'm a human being. We're all the same. We have we need food. We drink water. We're all the same.
True.
So for me, it's like, stop with where are you from? Where do you live? If you are talented and you love to do something, be it music, be it a football player, be it you like to do pizzas, no matter where you come from, China, Philippines, India, Lebanon, if you are talented and you really love to do it, then do it. Don't let anybody put any borders. And in Beirut, there are so many talented people, probably even more talented than me.
I mean,
that have not even been heard, that have not even been, I mean, they're so to everybody. They play so many instruments, they love music, they love to party, they love life, they really do. And we've been through a lot in the country, we have been, but they're on their feet. And I think that music has been the one thing that's kept everybody together and like alive.
That I agree, and I respect your passion. Again, it's seeing you perform live, seeing you talk. The passion is very important for me. Like, I always say, I don't have any talent, but my passion
don't
is my
say
talent.
that, Big Hass. Don't say that. You do.
Believe me, a lot of people have sat down here and said the same thing. But I do believe that passion is a talent, and I do believe that when you do things passionately, people would start loving you for it. But again, like in Lebanon, like, do you have a favorite place? Just taking off music a little bit where you can maybe perform, or maybe you can tell our audience, well, I like this kind of music here or there, kind of.
I'm new. Look, I'm a bit new to Beirut because I moved recently.
Dope.
it's been like 3 years or 4 years. Hey, that's not that new, but like to me it's still new, like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
But it's not, I'm still kind of new, but I don't think I'm new. But I would say.
Like, do you have a favorite place that you've
Radio Beirut's awesome.
Oh, Radio
Okay.
Beirut, my family there, yeah.
I'm always in the house recording, so I don't go out. No, I'm kidding. Radio Beirut.
Yeah. You ever performed
Caprice.
there? At Radio Beirut?
Once, I think it was like an open night or something, open night, but not like officially. Caprice is totally dope. You have great music. I love it. They're always supportive of me, so I love Caprice. You have so many places, music hall, like fun, like live performance.
Nice. Yeah.
You know where we are known? Beirut's like a party
Beirut,
city.
man, yeah.
But Lebanon's like a party fucking country of like, they love the action
They
and
do.
nightlife.
Yeah.
So many Iris in the summer.
Oh.
Like rooftop,
Nice.
live band. It's cool.
Man.
You have nice places.
Yeah, talking about, a band, you ever think that, you perform with bands, because that's always like an artist like
Oh,
you.
wow. For sure. One day if I...
Yeah, it's
ever,
always...
Well, when I become famous, I'm kidding. But like, when I actually have people that want to come watch me in like a big show for me, and then I can afford to like get a band, then I'll get a band.
When your song was played on the radio, did that mean a lot to you? Like, did you feel like, because I always...
You can't even imagine, like I'm in the car with my mom.
Okay.
And I'm like, Mama, my song, that's me, oh my God. Put it louder. Like on my way to like uni or something or whatever. And I'm like, that's me. And funny thing is, people never knew me like how I look like, whatever.
Okay.
But when they heard the song, like, oh my God, that's you. I'm like, yes, me.
Wow, that's
so
nice.
it's exciting. It's nice. I didn't care. I'm 20. I was 20 and like I was 19. Sorry, not even. I was 18.
Mashallah,
and
man.
my song was on the radio. What girl, 18-year-old, wants it on Virgin Radio? Like it's exciting.
That's big.
Like let's throw a party, everything.
Yeah.
It was fun to appreciate these not small things, but whatever it is, to be appreciative.
You're truly inspiring. At this young age, though, let me ask you this. I don't know, maybe I'll catch you off guard, but like, what are your thoughts of this music as a business, the business side of music? You've been performing like, since what? You're saying like at a very, very young age. So far, what have you experienced from the business side of music?
Honestly,
Like, what are your thoughts on it? Because, a lot of people think, of course, it's a business, but at the end of the day, this is why people like, I know BoomBox exists, because they take care of that, side.
I have to say something about that. Nicki Minaj
Okay.
once said, I'm going to quote her because I love her.
Shoot.
And my best friend Mahmoud loves her.
Oh, shout out to Mahmoud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Onika. Nicki Minaj said that if you look at it as music, you have failed. It's music business.
Industry business, yeah.
Music industry, music business, whatever, like that, it comes with it. That's why school's important. That's why all these things, it's important because you have to understand about these things. That people have to be educated about these things because you can't just look at it as music because it's not. It comes together hand in hand. Yeah, and it's a bit of a headache, and I think that I really lose. Sometimes I'm like, oh, contracts and this and money and percentage and that and this and how much and this. But you know what? It's at the end of the day, it's not only fun and games all the time. And when it gets serious, you have to be involved, and I love to be involved no matter what. If I have a manager and I have a management, I always want to be involved and like to know everything and what's going on and to not just...
No, it is important, but as long as it doesn't like somehow, divert you from music. That's what I always say. This is
I try not to let it go like the money and stuff or whatever. No, I don't care about these things.
A couple more questions for you. Again, it's thank you so much for making this happen, and shout out to
Thank you.
BoomBox and
Thank you
Rayan,
for
of
coming.
course. Like how, when it comes to, there's so many like, again, I'm talking about Khaliji, singers. I know like personally from Bahrain, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. Sadly, they don't have that, let's say, blessings that you had, like for example, supportive parents, maybe the community or the culture doesn't have. What do you tell them? Like, what can they do? I know online is an option, but really, like, if they have that passion in them, but sadly they can't. And I love
this question. I'm gonna get ready to ask.
I feel like can relate to you because, mashallah, you're a young woman who have beautiful talent, and coming from you will come very out differently than me saying just stick with what you believe and whatever. So, what do you tell them?
Okay. For all the girls and boys, listen to Mama Mugzi.
Let's go. I'm telling you.
Let's go. First of all, it does not matter where you are. So if you think, I need to go to New York, I need to go to LA, I need to go to New York, because I was in that bubble for like years and my manager was gonna pull my hair out. It doesn't matter where you are, okay? It doesn't matter. You're in Bahrain, you're in Qatar, you're in Saudi, it doesn't matter. You cannot convince somebody. You cannot tell them, but mom, but dad, I'm really good and I love music, but you guys, you can't go. Go. Just go, keep moving. I mean, if you look at it, everybody in the beginning, there were even groups. Look at Destiny's Child. I mean, Beyonce was in a group, and you have so many people. Everyone started. You have tons of things that, you know, you look at it and like, but why didn't this person sing alone if she was gonna be so successful later? I mean, why did? It doesn't matter. Just go. Nobody knows. My dad, my mom in the beginning probably were like, she's probably you don't. Until I started doing things, that's when my parents started believing in me. And I'm sure that was like that with any artist, Beyonce, Christina, groups, like any kind of like Destiny's Child, whatever it is. Like in the beginning, no matter how talented you are, your mom, your dad, no matter what, they love you, but there is gonna be that thing of maybe, but will she, but when you start proving to them, now my parents are like, do what you want, 100%, but you need to work on your craft.
You prove to them that.
You need to sing every day. If you play an instrument, practice your songwriting, practice your instrument, then one day the whole world's gonna be jamming to your song.
Pick up. I mean, that's amazing what you just said. And so you know, being an Arab woman, they don't mind you being a singer only. You know, that's what you do right now, the singer.
At all. They love it, and there's nothing in this world. Let me tell you something. I know I talk a lot, I'm so sorry, but I just get so passionate about this.
This is what it is.
If I had 5 seconds to live, okay, I would want to do. I hope not. I need my Grammy award. Okay, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding around. But if I had 5 seconds to live, then what I would want to do is I would want to do what I love. That is music. That is singing. And there's so many people in this world that do things because, mama, baba, they told us I have to be a doctor because it makes a lot of money, and I have to go to uni because a degree is gonna like help me because I can't. A degree is like and I don't believe in that. I don't even believe in like degrees and all that. I'm sorry. That's my I think
more power
that
to you.
Yeah, like it doesn't mean like if I have a degree I'm gonna make so much money.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not about that. If you love what you do, inshallah, if you're selling a tissue, you like selling tissue on the street, then you will be so successful.
I agree.
So successful. You like tissue, you like to sell, you'll be so successful. It's not about what's gonna make the most money or whatever it is. So it's just, you need to keep doing what you love. Keep going at it, and just never give up.
Man, songwriting. So I know, like, so you don't write. Do you write all your songs, or you do collaborations?
No, I write all my songs, but there's some. I mean, Jungle. I co-wrote with my manager, Sky.
Okay.
And this new single that I wrote that you heard.
Yes, I did.
That everyone's gonna hear soon. I wrote it with Rayan, amazing lyricist.
Yeah, he's
like, I'm jealous. It's not fair. And it was the first time I really wrote with someone. Like really, like I sat down, like you write that, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Can you imagine when you're like with 5 people and you're all giving ideas?
That's incredible.
It's sick. It's incredible. And I first was like, no. Like I write my own songs, but it's like, if you think about it, it's not boring, but it's a little selfish.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
It's so beautiful to come with someone and you tell me something and then I'll tell you something and then we make it. Put it together.
Yeah. That's powerful.
So why not? Why not, bring 5-10 people in and we all write a song together?
When it comes to music fusion, you don't mind, like you don't want to label yourself as like one, like, genre of music? Or
No,
you don't mind fusing music? For example, having a rapper in one of your songs, for example.
Of course, I'd love that. No, that's my problem. A lot of people would tell me, but what are you, pop? Are you this? Are you that?
No label.
What's your sound? And I'm like, I like doing everything. Did you listen to my damn EP? You think I'm confused? You're confused.
Yeah.
I love all genres. I grew up listening to Arabic music, Spanish music, so many things. I've lived in many different countries. I would travel all the time. I would travel to different, like if you thought about living in a place for months would be counted, that I lived in like 10, I don't know how many countries.
Yeah.
But that has influenced me. Being in Spain or being in Italy or being somewhere or being on vacation, or if my dad had to travel for work and we had to leave with him. I would be so inspired by all these different genres.
Yeah, mashallah, like you're truly inspiring. I have a lot of. I know I want to keep this show, but the questions keep flowing. So when it comes to these live performances that you do,
Sorry.
so it's all good. That's funny.
I keep drinking water today.
Well, slow motion that. But when it comes to these performing live, again, I asked this to a lot of artists. Performing live for me is the best thing an artist can do. You agree with that? Like 100%. That is like the top.
Look, it's the most important. Like recording in the studio, I was trained when I was little, like 7, 6. I was always I was in choir. Like I used to be in choir, always performing live. And until I mean, the first time I had stepped into a studio, I think I was like 18 or like 17 or 18. I never even knew how a mic looked like. I'm like, whoa, how do I do this? So it's like, it's very important. Recording artists, yes, you must be. I mean, in the studio, it's important to have that on point and know what you're doing. But performing live, you need to train. That's why no matter where you are, even if you're sitting on the street and you're chilling, do it. I once performed in Qatar
wow.
There was like a festival, I think in the Pearl.
Okay.
They were doing like a street festival or something, and I just like jammed with someone, and it felt really good. And it's okay, anything, whatever. It's like spontaneous.
Mouglete, what I love about you is that you're very natural. You don't like to label yourself. You don't like to box yourself and just let go. And that's what's beautiful. Any messages you'd like to say for whoever is tuning in, like me, and actually before you answer that, when can we expect your new releases, like that track?
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Wait, like is it a time frame? Looking at the sky right now.
Looking a month? Why? That's too little, Ryan. Okay, well.
Let's say like less than a month.
A month.
A month. Okay.
Maybe a little bit. You mean March? Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God, I'm just so overwhelmed. I love all my songs. I want them to all come out at the same time. No, I have Egyptian Desert. We forgot about the EP. The single's on the EP. Yeah. No, Egyptian Desert is the next single. And then after it, it's Something Special that you heard today. So 1 month.
1 month. Perfect. Jungle, one of my favorite tracks. I have to ask you, like, what does Jungle mean to you as a track?
Honestly, it's like my life story.
It says like 5 cities.
Like, what are you about? Just listen to Jungle, and I think that you'd know everything.
Sum you up.
Everything is in it, and my parents too are kind of like. My mom was a bit emotional listening to it, like, I never knew you were that upset. We moved to so many countries. I'm like, yeah, and like 30 houses. I'm kidding. Yeah. But I think that was my that's something that I was sad about, or maybe upset about, or very confused. But then that became my strength. That your weakness can become your strength. So
I agree. Tell me something not a lot of people know about you. That's my final question.
I love tomato juice.
Tomato juice. Wow.
I love tomato juice, palmitos, sour candy, lemon and salt, vinegar chips. I like finger food.
Okay.
I really, really, really love watching people eat. No, I'm kidding.
What? Okay. All right.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, sorry, you didn't ask me food. You probably asked me what they don't know. You know what? I can't think about it because I'm such an open book and it's bad.
Mashallah.
No, I mean, like someone meets me and I'm like, hi.
No, believe me, I think we need more people like you, of course. Mouglete has been an honor, really.
Thank you.
Salute to you.
I'm sorry I talk too much.
No, on the contrary, we need that. I mean, we can talk all night, but we have friends and family here, mashallah. Shout out to Rayan, of course, for recording this. Dio on the video, and
thanks,
Mahmoud.
Dio.
Big up to you, my brother Sky from, of course, BoomBox. Let me just say something very important here. You got to support your local talent, ladies and gentlemen, really. And Mouglete is really one of these souls that, mashallah, she's very talented.
Thank you so
You'll
much.
see her perform. Last night I was watching her perform the first time. She got the energy, she got the vibe, she got the style, she got the passion, and she's talented, man. So
thank you so
big
much.
Up to you.
Really appreciate
I always say one
You're
love,
very supportive,
one world.
and I'm so happy.
I found out about you.
We
of course.
met and we talked, and I have so much like love, and I really, really appreciate you being so supportive, because it means a lot to me, really.
It's a no-brainer. I think the more people like us, we have to, you know, the bloggers, the radio hosts, the people that produce, the photographers, the videographers, everybody have to support each
Definitely.
other. So, one favor I need from you.
Anything.
No, really, stay real, and really stay that course, because sometimes you're still young and you're gonna see a lot of, you know, things, and I think really stay real. Stay like how you are, stay passionate, stay that hungry. Because I always say there's a big difference between angry and hunger. And for you, it seems with you is your hunger. You're passionate. You want to have that message.
And I think the last thing I want to say, sorry, keep talking about that.
Go.
Shorten it up. Never put your hands up and say I'm good, because we're never good.
Man.
The moment I put my hands up and I say I'm good, I'm great, whatever, it's good, then I failed.
Man, I'll end it with that. Can you tell the audience your social media?
Hi everyone, follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I really hope that you guys like my EP, From the Jungle. You can catch it on all platforms, Anghami, everything, Spotify, iTunes. And follow me on Instagram, hit me up. I'm single, ready to mingle. I'm kidding.
It's Mougleta, right? M-O, just spell it. M-O-U.
Mougleta. You can follow me, and I'll follow you back.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, peace and love. Thank you, guys.